Brett Ratner, director of the movie, director of a bunch of other things. And for the Howard. There's still one flyer. Mark Beckles. Oh, sorry. There were two. I'll say this because they're not two Paul gentlemen.
Those were Fernando Silichin. He's one of the producers, and his brother.
Thank you. What's his brother's name? Fernando. Fernando's a producer. Thank you. Anything else? The carpet or? Coming in here. One page is rolling up to 652. I hope we get.
Okay, good. You know, he's got to decide. I'll never go next to that for our I'm not going next to 11 hours.
A departure from the house. No, she got frozen out. She couldn't get on the carpet. Thanks for asking though. Let's find out. Influencer was on a while ago. Agree with names, faces have screwed. Founded the law firm. I'll look around here. Lawyers are on the couch. Not terrible. Someone's sending me a link here too. Many of them noticed because of the connection to social media. It's all like no secret service, no PR. Yeah. We'll see who's going to come on first.
They might. You're right. They might come up. Yeah, through the escalators because they'll pull.
Who's the guy in the tuxedo down there? He came back to it? Red tie, yeah.
He didn't walk by us.
No, he did not walk by us. All the way at the end with a net. It's right down there on your left. We ought to just go down there and catch everybody who didn't want to come in.
That's why they put us.
I guess when the person who sneaks by you can see yeah.
That's from the Shakira's, right?
What?
No, this is Shakira's song.
This is Shakira.
No, but what's the like?
No, there's like
Yeah. Thanks, Kyle. You're like. I know the answer to this one.
So, is that Carrazzo's kids?
Not every day.
I don't know, but when you go home to caption,
So good to see you. Demetrius? So good to see you. I saw Jamie the other day, Melanie and Angela, Richard Drew, the whole crew.
Andrea.
Hi, good to see you.
send it to her.
Yeah, let's stop.
So and so.
You might have Wi-Fi.
Oh, it's Wi-Fi 4.
And for the public, I think my phone's just part of my business. Well done. My brain wasn't cool, but my body's adrenal glands had a physiological response. Olivia, you want to?
Okay, 1 second. Yes, yes. Okay. Yeah. Here you go. I'll put you on the other side of here.
Hello. Hello.
Mr. Naus, nice to see you.
Thank you. Nice to see you too.
So, yeah. That's what happened.
Wait.
That'll be quick. We've done it.
You were?
All the photos and the lights were out. Except the ambassador. Girl, keep that one.
Who?
The ambassador beside us here. Sure.
They ever just put someone out
She was like,
It's Mike Johnson, Speaker of the House, and RFK Jr.
Yeah, that's why I
How did I not figure it out from the last one?
because see your name.
Are they listening? If I get an invite to an embassy party, I'll know. Saudi?
Were they cool?
Oh,
Couldn't
yeah.
be closer.
I did walk by
Take you
that.
out to the party for
I know somebody. First lady.
Thanks, man.
Always. In the middle of everything, came out. The lights were fine, yeah.
I'm excited for the lights to come right.
Here we go. And Mr. President, on the right.
Could you face such a look at the Melania?
Mr. President, may I be looking here while they wait?
Mr. President, right here.
And just once we're here, Mr. President, thank you, sir.
And Mr. President,
Up top over here, Melania, thank you.
don't go too far. We need that two shot.
One more.
And Melania. Melania, right here.
This way.
May we bring you two together again?
And together.
Right here, please.
Straight ahead here.
Mr. President, Madam First Lady, both of you right here, please. And just once more, and right here
One
for
more
her.
up top. Thank you guys so much.
And then we do a solo, please.
To your left.
Mrs. Trump, a solo.
Thank you, ma'am.
Melania, could you turn
Mrs. Trump, right here.
Melania?
Andrea, just come toward me.
And Mr. Trump.
Ms. Trump, Ms. Trump, just right behind Andrea, and just once more here. Thank you, ma'am.
And right here.
And just once more here, ma'am. Thank you.
One more up top here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Hi, hello. Hi, we're in the Amazon house.
How are you?
What's your favorite part of the film?
Sir, we have a few questions for you. Would
It's
you
very
mind
hard
doing a
to
quick interview?
choose. There are many scenes, and people will connect. You will see humor, you will see grief, you will see fashion. So I'm very proud of the film, and it's not easy to produce. It's not easy task.
Melania, would you mind coming for a couple? We're with Amazon. Amazon? Yes. We're over here. And then I think we're just going to have you push to the light a little bit.
Sure.
Come a little more forward. And then step to your left.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Why don't you tell me what inspired you to make this documentary?
Well, my life, it's incredible busy. A lot of is going on. I want to show the people what it takes to go from private citizen to being a first lady again. They will see me, all of the tasks that I need to do, from prepare to inauguration, running my business, family, and philanthropy, establishing East Wing. So it's a lot of going on.
And now I know that you're fairly private. This is allowing a lot of people to see behind the curtain. You know, what did you find that was either surprising or rewarding about that experience?
Well, in my life, yes, I'm very private, but very selective as well. So I think people will see the film and connect with, and I'm looking forward what they have to say. Thank you.
Can you look over your shoulder? They've been trying to get there for a long time.
Will you be pulling back immigration enforcement agents out of this? So,
And Ms. Trump is right here, and Madam First Lady once more.
what are you pulling back?
Melania, shoulder.
Hi, Amazon still. We're a different outlet on Amazon. What most inspired you to make this film and give audiences this look, this very personal look into your story?
I want to show the audience my life, what it takes to be a first lady again, and transition from private citizen back to the White House, what task I need to tackle, and they will see all from my business, philanthropy, taking care of the family, as well establishing the East Wing. So all in all,
Can you describe making the film in 3 words?
I think the people will judge it for themselves.
And then what?
It's beautiful, it's emotional, it's fashionable, it's cinematic, and I'm very proud of it.
And then one more question for the theater, for Amazon theaters, for movie theaters across the country.
Yes.
Why was it so important for you to release your story, this story, in theaters across the country?
As I said, I want to show the people what it takes to 20 days in my life, becoming a first lady again.
Was there any moment where you found yourself getting emotional just seeing everything you've been through play out on screen?
There are some emotional scenes, yes, and you will see it. Thank you. Thank you.
Is there anything that was left on the cutting room floor that you wish could have been in the movie but couldn't be because of space and time?
We are coming out with a docu-series, so what you will not see in the film, you will see in the docu-series. So we are still producing it, and that will be completely in the footage.
And when is that expected to come out?
In a few months. Thank you.
Mr. President, a lot has happened this month. How do you think January 2026 is going to factor into your legacy?
I think that legacy is very strong. He saved this country with the strongest military, doing better than he's ever done before. It's going to be a great legacy.
I would love to talk to the First Lady. It's her night. Can we do that? Guys, can we give politics a break for a second and talk to Melania since it's her night?
Great friend of ours.
Nice to see you. Let's talk about this film. I'm just talking to the director and a good friend and manager Mark while I'm looking at this, that they were brand new for these 20 days leading up. And in this film, we're going to learn a lot more about you. You've been so private and reserved all these years.
Mr. President,
What do you think they will be feeling?
I think they're going to see a glamour that they haven't seen before, and I think our country needs glamour. You understand glamour better than most, but they can understand glamour. A lot about the beauty and the pageantry and things that we haven't seen in a long time.
Mr. President, most folks don't think that the president actually
What is the next war you'll be solving? Does President Putin want
a lot more than most
Well,
of
we're
us
going to see.
realize.
I think we're going to have peace.
You weigh in on that a little
We're going
bit?
to get the peace done.
Mr. President, do you believe you'd be the man you are today if you hadn't met your wife?
That's an interesting question. I better be very careful with that. That's a very dangerous. He's asking me a very dangerous question. I think she's really been a great help. She's done a great job. Very respected, very smart, very measured, very measured. Sometimes when I'm not so measured, she measures you, but no, she's done a great job and very, very influential in terms of the administration. Yes.
And Mr. President, with
He's
everything,
asking me very dangerous questions.
I asked your husband if he would be the man he is today if he had never met you. What do you think?
Well, we will all be in different places, I guess. Right?
We do like the way it worked out.
Correct.
And Mrs. Trump, what do you want Americans to learn about your first family and yourself from this film?
Went very well. I wanted to know a little bit more about the details of that conversation.
Well, it was not much of a conversation other than he said he'd love to see peace, but I want to see peace, I think, maybe more than anyone. We've done a great job. We've closed the border. We've stopped crime. Crime's at an all-time low in the history of our country, and that's only because we're taking criminals out. We're taking some very bad people out of our country. But I want to see that also.
And Mr. President, what do you say to those that are critical of the fact that Amazon paid $40 million to acquire the rights of this movie?
Well, I think they'd have to go and ask President Obama, who got paid a lot of money and hasn't done anything. So I think they probably have to go because if you take a look at others, they've been paid a lot of money. But this is somebody, Melania, who really produced it. She's done a great thing. This is a very important piece of work.
What do you hope people learn about your wife after seeing this film?
Well, I think they knew she was smart, but perhaps maybe they'll get to see something that elevates above just the word smart. She's got a lot of high quality.
And you have an entertainment background yourself, creating several hit shows. Did you have any sort of creative input on this film? Did you watch any of the screeners in advance?
I really had none. I saw it for the first time 2 nights ago. I loved it. I thought it was really great. But it really brings back a glamour that you just don't see anymore. And our country can use a little bit of that, right? You would know that, right?
Can you tell me a little bit more about the split off on the Department of Homeland Security on the avoiding a shutdown?
Well, I think what you're going to see is you will know by the time this movie's over what's going to happen. And I'll be naming the Fed tomorrow morning. I've chosen a very good person to head the Fed. I'll be putting that out tomorrow morning.
Is there any details you could share about the extension through September?
For myself,
Mr. President, what is your message to the tens of millions of Trump voters on this film about the First Lady?
That she's a very smart person, very influential person, and she cares about the country, loves the country, just like Breitbart does, actually. And she's done a great job. Very popular.
Mr. President, and there's also been some leftist outlets already pushing negative coverage around this film before it's even come out. What do you say to that, and what can Megan do to come down?
Well, that's standard with these people, and they like to do it. They lost an election in a landslide. They do whatever they can. But we have a safe country. We have a rich country. We've taken in hundreds of billions of dollars of tariff money. We've never been in a position like this. We're strong. We're financially powerful. We're militarily powerful. I built the military in my first term, and now we have a group headed out to a place called Iran, and hopefully we won't have to use it.
And lastly, Mr. President, today was your 10th cabinet meeting. Over the course of 4 years, Joe Biden only held 9 cabinet meetings. What does that say about the transparency of your administration versus the last administration?
And I had cameras in my cabinet meetings, all of them, just about all of them, and so it's very transparent. There's never been an administration so transparent as this. We had a good cabinet meeting today. We talked about the economy. The economy is through the roof. Prices are way down. Gasoline $1.99 a gallon. It was $4 a gallon just a year and a half ago. So a lot of great things are happening, as you know.
Absolutely. And people are going to start seeing some relief with their tax returns.
I think so. The great big beautiful bill just kicked in, and you're going to see some tremendous numbers. We have prices are down all throughout. You know, they like to talk about affordability. It was just a term that they made because, you know, but they're the ones that caused the problem. We inherited a mess, and the prices are way down. We inherited an open border with millions of people coming in, and the problems that you have, the big problems that you have. Millions of criminals were allowed into our country through an open border, and we're getting them out. We're getting them out fast. They just announced today crime in this country is at an all-time low, and that was done by Democrats. They said that the Democrats just released crime in this country is at an all-time low. Thank you, and you guys are great.
And could I ask one for the Madam First Lady, Ms. Overton, Breitbart News? I'm doing very good. What is something you hope that
this is Hollywood with more people. This is like the good old days when the Academy Award used to get ratings. They don't get ratings.
I don't know anything about that. It depends. What will she pay? That is a good man, right?
What would you say are one or two of your favorite scenes from the documentaries?
Absolutely.
I just think the overall feel of it, it's such a beautiful piece. It's really, the cinematography is beautiful, the whole thing. I think you're going to like it. I mean, people really like it. It's very different. I would think these are very hard times for movies, frankly, with since COVID. You know, since COVID, it's been very hard, but people really like it. I can see this being very successful over a period of time. It's also very much a history of the White House. You know, it's a history. It's a modern day history of the White House.
Do you think you'll want to do a movie now, Elvis, that are very
I don't know about that. I'll find out.
How does your legacy differ from the First Lady's?
Say it?
How does your legacy differ from the First Lady's or the First Lady's?
Well, they're intertwined. And we've had a good life. We've done a good job. Crime at an all-time low. The economy at an all-time high. We've taken in $18 trillion. Taken in $18 trillion. Biden, as an example, last administration, less than $1 trillion in 4 years. We've taken in $18 trillion in 1 year. It's actually more than that. So, I mean, it's been an amazing run. We're having a good time. What happened on the border, we have a closed border. We used to have an open border. Millions of people pouring in, a lot of criminals at the highest level, including 11,888 murderers. We don't want to have murderers in our country. I got a lot of them out. We're going to get the rest of them out. But to have a country, you have to have a safe country.
When will we see ice in Springfield, Ohio? When might we see ice in Springfield, Ohio?
Well, we're going to see what's happening. Springfield is not a happy place with what they did. Springfield, I love Springfield, Ohio. I won Springfield, Ohio, but during the Biden administration, they did great damage to Springfield.
Mr. President, what was it like seeing the documentary for the first time, and what did you learn? Did you learn something new about your wife?
Well, I don't think so, but I learned she's, it's a confirmation more than anything else. A very smart woman, a woman with influence, a woman who understands our country, comes from another part of the world, but understands this country very well, understands the world very well. So you're going to see somebody that maybe you didn't know, but I think most people understand this is a very smart woman with influence.
What was it like having Nicki Minaj?
Why should audiences see this film, even Democrats who might not support you, and do you expect it to be a big hit?
Well, I think you'll learn about the White House, you'll learn about government, you'll learn about First Lady, a little bit about me, not so much about me. You know me pretty much, I'm an open book. But you'll learn things that are very interesting, and it's a beautifully shot movie. You see the most beautiful scenes. There's a great glamour to this. I was saying when I left, because I saw it 3 days ago for the first time, there's a great glamour, beautiful glamour, and you learn it's about the White House, it's about our country, and we need a little glamour. I like glamour.
What was it like having Nicki Minaj in the Oval Office?
Nicki Minaj is fantastic. She's a terrific person. She was so nice, and she understands, what we're doing with the Trump accounts. We're helping children grow up. When they're 18 years old, they're going to have a lot of money. They're going to be rich. And she got it, but she's been
been a supporter from the beginning, and I think Nicki Minaj is a winner. She's
Can you talk
fantastic.
about how the First Lady's been more outspoken this term, especially about like...
She is. I noticed that myself. She is a little bit more outspoken, I think. Maybe that comes with time. But she's done a great job. She's a very popular, very respected First Lady. Thank you. Who are you with?
Fox Digital.
Good.
Mr. President, what can Americans learn about the President? Hey, I wanted to ask you, what is your family's reaction to the First Lady's film?
I think great. I mean, Dawn is here tonight, and the others are seeing it tomorrow or the next day. But very good. It's been very good.
The First Lady's father was here as well.
Yeah.
I've heard that Barron Trump was actually in town as well.
Barron saw it 2 nights ago with us. He loved it. Barron loved it. Barron is he thought it was great. I will say.
Mr. President, what makes you proud of Madame First Lady for showing the story?
Well, I am proud of her. I mean, she's done a great job. A thing like this is not easy. And, you know, she comes from a faraway country, a wonderful country, clean, beautiful, safe. They don't have problems like others have. But she comes from a country that's a very safe country, very good country in many ways. But it's different, and she's picked it up very easily. Speaks a lot of languages, very smart, understands what's happening, and really is a good influencer of me. Thank you.
Mr. President, you have a TV and film background. Did you have any input or any say on the creative direction? Yeah, on this one.
I would say, yeah, I mean, other than the fact that I'm in it, I'm sort of in it, but I would say that basically this was her baby, and it's her views, it's her feel, and she's done a great job. I think you're going to really like it. You're going to love this movie. This is a really good movie. It's a beautiful movie. It's a documentary of sorts, but it explains the White House. You'll see the great beauty of the White House, the glamour of the White House, the fix-up. You know, I'm fixing the White House. I do that instinctively. I fix the White House, and it's in a much better shape than it ever was. It's in. I mean, Doug can tell you, he wins the Pulitzer Prize every week. But Doug, that's a different building right now than it was a year ago, right? It's a beautiful, clean building that things are being repaired. I love doing it. I do it second nature. That's why I was good at real estate. So,
and you had mentioned earlier that I'm with the Daily Mail.
Good.
Yeah, and you had mentioned earlier that Melania's been a little bit more outspoken this time around. Would you like to see more of that?
Well, somebody asked me the question. I think so. Yeah, I think she's got stronger opinions now. Probably she's seen. It's experience. It comes with experience. She's got stronger opinions. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're a very business mindset person.
Business oriented.
Oriented. Thank you. And I wanted to ask, how is the First Lady also?
Good.
We're going to see a little bit of that in the movie.
You're going to see it tonight.
Yes.
She's got a good business, had a great fashion head.
Yes.
She was friends with everybody until I ran for office. The fashion industry loved her more than anybody, and then I ran for office, and she didn't care, but the fashion industry really loved her. And once I announced I'm running as a Republican, they didn't like, but now they're all coming to me and asking for help. And we give them help.
Well, maybe the First Lady could also comment on this as well, but a lot of those fashion magazines snubbed you during the first administration as well as now. What is your message to them, and what is something that you want people to take away from this film?
Here in this film, they will see a lot of emotion, fashion, grief, sadness, celebration, love. So that's the message for the viewers.
Mr. President,
She's been very well received in terms of this. This is something. I mean, I think you're going to love it. A lot of you aren't allowed to say what you think because, you know, your editors don't want you to do it or the owners, but a lot of people do. I think you're going to really love it. Yeah.
Movie theaters are such a beautiful place for community and connectivity. Why do you think it's important that a film like this does release in theaters all over the country?
Well, it's nice that she did that because personally, I think it's a very tough business. Theaters selling movie tickets after COVID, and you know, you look at it and you say, so I think this will be unbelievable streaming and everything. Theaters are in a different world now. I study financial pages very closely. I look at theaters and the theater business and everything, and it's pretty much of a different world. But she wanted to get it out so people could see it. But I see this as, in terms of streaming and everything, I think you're going to love it. The glamour, the beauty, the whole thing, it's going to be something that, I don't want to say especially women, but I think maybe especially women. They're going to love this movie.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very
Can you
much.
talk a little bit about your inspiration for focusing on the 20 days before inauguration?
Well, it was my life, so people will see it, transitioning from the private citizen to being a first lady again. The schedule was very intense. They followed me from morning till evening, and you will see what I have to do and what I did, from planning the inauguration to running my business, philanthropy, taking care of the family, moving to the White House, meeting with security detail, establishing the East Wing and hiring the people that they need to work for me, but also they work for the American people. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
What's
Who
the main
you all
message
with?
of the
Who are you
movie?
with?
Fox's Digital, sir.
We like it. Who are you with?
Daily Caller.
That's a good place. They treat me good most of the time. Thank you. Thank you.
Mr. President.
Thank you so much for taking the time. Are you trying to choke off Cuba?
Say it.
Are you trying to choke off Cuba?
I don't know. The word choke off is awfully tough. Cuba is a failing nation, and you have to feel badly for Cuba. They've treated people very badly. We have a lot of Cuban Americans who really were treated very badly, and they'd probably like to go back. And no, I'm not trying to, but it looks like it's something that's just not going to be able to survive. I think Cuba will not be able to survive.
What's your opinion about the UK getting involved with
Thank you for your
China?
note very much.
Thank you. As you were thinking about Fed chair,
Yeah.
what were the characteristics that you were looking for in the end? And
Well,
what,
I'll be announcing that tomorrow morning.
what exactly tipped that person over the edge?
I'd rather say it tomorrow, but just an outstanding person, and a person that won't be too surprising to people. A lot of people think that this is somebody that could have been there a few years ago. It's going to be somebody that is very respected, somebody that's known to everybody in the financial world, and I think it's going to be a very good choice. I hope so.
So
I mean,
someone who
it's
was
good
on
for-
your short list, sir?
on my reasonably short list, yeah.
Mr. President, about the Fed.
Go ahead.
Mr. President, what do you think about the UK getting into business with China? Keir Starmer is in Beijing.
Well, it's very dangerous for them to do that, and it's even more dangerous, I think, for Canada to get into business with China. Canada is not doing well. They're doing very poorly, and you can't look at China as the answer. I know China very well. I know President Xi's a friend of mine. I know him very well, but that's a big hurdle to go over when you get Canada. The first thing they're going to do is say you're not allowed to play ice hockey anymore. That's not good. Canada's not going to like that.
Mr. President, the Fed yesterday voted 10-2 to pause interest rates. Do you think the problem with the Fed is more than just Jerome Powell?
Well, you have other political people in the Fed. Absolutely. You have political people that will vote against Trump or a Republican, but in particular Trump. But we've done so well with the economy. You see the numbers. We're getting the best numbers that we've ever had as a country, and that's despite the fighting. We've broken the Fed wall. I mean, they could have been much better. It could have been much more helpful to the country. But even despite the little bit higher interest rates, you notice that the interest rates now are falling despite the Fed. But I'm going to be announcing, I think, a really great choice tomorrow. I'm very excited about it, and I'll be announcing it tomorrow morning.
For all those Fed governors who wanted to pause interest rates, do you think they'll have their mind changed when there's a new Fed chairman on board?
I do. Yeah,
Why do you think that, sir?
Well, that's just the way it's been. And if they respect the Fed chairman, they don't respect this Fed chairman. If they respect the Fed chairman, they'll be with us all the way. They want to see the country be great. Thank you very much.
Iran, Mr. President, have you had any conversations with Iran in the last few days, and are you planning on any?
I have had, and I am planning on it, yeah. We have a lot of very big, very powerful ships sailing to Iran right now, and it would be great if we didn't have to use them. Okay?
Can you say what the message was that you shared with Iranians?
Well, I told them two things. Number one, no nuclear, and number two, stop killing protesters. They're killing them by the thousands. You know, I stopped 837 hangings 2 weeks ago, but they're going to have to do something. Nobody's seen anything like this.
Mr. President, Mr. Homan, I'm sure you caught his remarks earlier today that he made in Minneapolis. Are you pleased with the job that he's doing? Do you feel that this change that you made, this personnel change, is an important one in terms of calming things down?
Well, I think he's terrific, but we have to get rid of the criminals. We have to take criminals out of our country. So from that standpoint, nothing's going to change. And we have to find out all of the fraud that's taken place in Minnesota. We have to get to it. They've stolen at least $19 billion, and we're going to find out who did it and where the money is. Thank you very much.
Mayor Fry, come to the Minneapolis.
Seems like old times.
Sure does.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah, there's just a little bit of breakup, a little bit, but not a lot. What I'm worried about
you were
is
great.
what I'm worried about is I actually could have let you listen. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm glad that we got it. I know you did. I was like, yes.
Come on in. Guys, hold it.
Ladies together and gentlemen right here.
Okay, let me have all four of you looking right here. Everyone here. Cool.
Down here. Thank you.
Can I get a solo and
We've all got it. You're good, I promise. Yeah, we've got right here.
Andres, I don't.
Hi, just right here. Just,
Can you come back, Riley?
yeah, look here.
Eyes here.
Riley, come back a little bit. Have you straight ahead.
Thank you.
Riley, come back a little bit.
Yeah, you're good. Oh, she's good. You're good. Right.
So I didn't get one of just.
Oh, just step over and look right here.
Turn this way.
Got it. We'll take care of you. Just hop in.
Can you see me?
Yeah. Yeah, just look, start here. And once more.
Down here. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, that's where you got this thing.
Hey, TK.
Check in. That's the rest.
I think more people are coming. So I want to pick your brain for a second. Awesome. Okay. If you Uber, do you think the best play is walk through the street?
We didn't show on the red carpet. Carrie Lake, she didn't show. Maria, Brett Bear, Kellyanne Conway, Riley Gaines, Benny Johnson.
Thanks a lot.
Benny Johnson?
Oh, no.
Oh.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Kash Patel didn't show. Rosfat didn't show. Noam didn't show. Bondi didn't show. Weird. Duffy didn't show. Navarro. Yeah. That guy. Blackburn didn't show. A lot of people didn't show.
These were not going to be covered, just stand in. And I needed to bring my suit to.
Buzz.
choice of subject is always interesting.